All right, hey, this is Nick at North Central Illinois Custom Kydex. Real quick, in this past week, I was in a discussion with somebody on the merits or lack thereof of the product Clip Draw. If you're not familiar with Clip Draw, what it is, it's a spring steel clip, almost like the clip that would be on a marker or a pen. It is spring steel, and it attaches to the pistol. Typically, on a semi-auto, it would attach to the back plate with two set screws. I imagine it comes with its own backing plate, all those things. And it's a clip. One of the things I don't like about that clip is most of them appear that they're going to carry the gun with the grip significantly deep in your waistband, which might be great for concealment, but it's terrible for drawing the gun. There are some other versions that come down along the slide and then pop out where the clip is, so they're going to carry about like this, a little bit better, but still not enough room to get your fingers on the front strap, so you end up drawing the gun and then shifting your grip. That's one thing I don't like about them. Another thing many people don't like about them is the fact that the trigger's not covered, and the argument back to that is, well, you can buy a separate clip-on Kydex molded trigger guard, which is true. By the time you pay for the clip and the trigger guard, you could have just bought an actual holster. So, you know, there's argument, counter-argument. One of my biggest beefs with that system as a whole is it's not secure, even with that trigger guard cover. With that just clipped on your waistband, if you get in an altercation and the butt of the gun gets bumped, that thing is not staying put where you have it. It's either going to shift or completely fall out, dangling by the trigger guard cover then, or maybe not. Maybe it's on the ground, and now the guy you're fighting, now there's a gun out of your control in the middle of it. Here is an example of an actual Kydex holster. I'm wearing a black shirt, the holster's black, the mold gun or test gun there's black, but full Kydex holster. Now this is for a Roland Special. It's a big holster. It's a Glock 19 with a compensator, which takes it to a Glock 34 length. It also has a Surefire X300 and a Trijicon RMR. So overall, it's a pretty big holster. But right now, I don't have an RMR in my mold gun. I do have the Surefire Light. So we'll put this in the holster. And this is what I'm looking at right now. I'm going to hold this, just the sight channel to the ridge here. So I'm not putting any undue pressure on the holster to retain the gun. I'll actually hold it way down here at the muzzle as well. Here, if you get an altercation and the butt of this gun gets slapped or knocked somehow, the gun is not flying out of your control, but you can still draw it and use it if and when you need to. So that's your 3-minute tip for today. Use a real holster because your life depends on it. Thanks.